Hello everyone and good evening to Critical. So we're back for Exile Escape from the Pit. Let's just get into it, I suppose. So remember last time we did actually defeat Grahoth. Just fine. There we go. Oh god, I gotta remember which day I'm on. We did, it wasn't last week, it was a week before. So it would have been the 7th of October. There we go. Now, was it A or was it standard? Oh yeah, we found this place. What was this place? Oh, it took us ages to... Right, so we need to go through this place, I believe. But it took ages to get through. Let me just double check. Right, okay, so it is A. We had to rest. Let's come back in. Because there was a lot of spirit type creatures here, I believe. So you want the 21st. Okay. I think I'm just gonna have to wing it and push all the way through. Because we were spending ages around here just getting hit by these things and I couldn't see them, that was the other issue. The only way we could see them was to detect a monster. So maybe what would be an idea is if I just, yeah, like I said, push through. So leave on the wall runes of warning surround it. Let's pull and see what happens. When you pull the lever down, lightning bolts fly out as you ponder your scorched flesh and the irritating smell of the ozone. You cannot help wonder but what if it's what you're supposed to do. Nobody's dead, so at least that's something. Oh.
Darn.
No, cannot open. I'm gonna take the hit on death round here, just so I can see what's going on. There's a huge elaborate fresco set into this wall. You see mighty warriors and flame-shooting mages tromping through caverns, incinerating everything in their path. It's pretty irrelevant. Let's do a revival. Hello? Does look like a big you-know-what here at the moment. Someone's about to die. Oh, not quite. Almost. Okay, I think we can save here. So it should have, yeah, saved that area. It's gone back to being locked again. Oh, secret area. In the middle of this clear space in the floor, you find a small button. Press that. You press the button and it disappears. A few moments later, an apparition appears and begins to speak. This is the Black Spire. It has been placed here for protection, both for the Empire and you. If you are not authorized to go further, you will be destroyed should you proceed. If you are not destroyed, getting to the end will do you no good. If you are authorized to go further, you know what to do. Thank you. the apparition disappears. Okay. I don't know what to do. I'm just ambling through this. I'm assuming hang on. You know what to do. Thanks for that. Can you put me to some news, please? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, you've dropped something. What have you dropped? Ice Bolt. I don't think I need that. In fact, I don't, because I know the mage's got the, I'm assuming this here is if I'm authorized, this lever should let me through. This is what I'm guessing. Because I can't unlock. Darn. Yeah, I can't unlock magically. Let's try this again. Lightning bolts. Yeah. Yep, okay. So that's a no. So this area is at the moment not passable. But at least we know it's there. And I think this is the place we're meant to go to anyway. Actually, I've got the old Bethralni. Can I not just get around it? I wonder. No, I can't. I was hoping I could get around, but these here will stop me. Damn. Okay, that was worth a try. Is there anything in my notes about the black spire? Nope. So this could be the hidden tower. Just check. Just says Black Spire. And it's travel south down the river. West from here, you will eventually find several ledges covered with swamp. There's a secret passage off one of them leading to a long passage which leads to the goal. You need the royal seal, which I'm sure we do. Yeah, this one. Get past the barrier via ritual. Drake Dragon knows it and has the scroll. Can't help feeling that I'm missing a password. Maybe that's the issue. Right, okay. Where's that other walkthrough thing? So now I want the one with the little hint things. Yeah, found that. Where do I get the passwords? Now I need to remember where I've been. First part of the password from the dragon Atheron, ask him about password. Second part of the password from Amy. She lives in the Northern Islands. Go to north of Pyroclare, enter her hut and don't attack her. I'm guessing that's the second part. So the third part is probably the one I don't have, because there's a gap. Ask Erica about syllable. Erica, right, so we need to go back to Erica's place. Erica should be on this side of the map, if I remember correctly. Yes, no? She a bit further down. I think she's here. Wait, what? Oh wait, hang on, do I have to go a different way? Sure, we could get in straight away. Because we have spoken to her. One way, I think that's one way, just going out. So then we use D barrier. Yep, wait, go through. No, don't want to go that way. There's Erica, right, okay. Speak to Erica. Syllable, I stole it from the above, don't ask how, it was a challenge even for me. The third syllable is eng. Certain mages may know either three, you take note of this. So please tell me that is... Got all the passwords. Right, okay, so we got those. Ritual? Don't know. Value. Trying to remember what she said. We've spoken to her before, but it's assist. Brief spells, sell them to me. No certain spells that are beyond the reach. Know much about alchemy. My libraries are open. Dealing with my tower, should you want to return to aid me. I've already kind of aided you anyway, I'm pretty sure. By spell, what spells have you got? So priest is gold moon. I think we've got both of those. Alchemy. I think I'm done with those. Allying. Ally? No. Advantageous? Nope. What is it now? Visitors. Value. Assist. I also can help you dealing with my tower. Aid. Curse, even more than anything else, I thirst for revenge. You should help me. I can assist you. So, curse, revenge. I cannot ever see the sun again. Sight would melt me. It's a permanent curse. There's no appeal, even for one such as me. Sun. Nope. Revenge was the other one. Oops. That's why I came here. I left the triad. I wished to bring suffering to the Pettyfuls. The Empire put me here. To do that, I needed tools that would allow you to fill out that function to join me on a mission. So, Empire tools mission. I want to assassinate King Hawthorne. It'd be a good start. It was his father who sent me down here, and he will accelerate the pace at which people are exiled. The poor people down here like water. He's a tyrant, and tyrants must die. If you would help me strike this blow for our freedom, ask for instructions. Instructions? There's a place somewhere down here well hidden, which is close to the surface, and from which someone may be teleported. I don't know where it is, but I do know you should talk to a man named Aiden. Yeah, we tried this. Aiden. Traitor from the Empire, hides on the islands. If you can win his trust, you should know where to go. When you get there, perform this ritual to summon me. She teaches you a ritual. Right, okay. A secret handshake. You know, I think she's talking about that barrier thing, but every time we've gone to that barrier, nothing's happened. But it does say she teaches you a ritual. And this barrier is north of pretty much where we are. Yeah, we did. But there was something about, wasn't there something about giving the dragon back something, which we did eventually find. I had to look up how to actually do it, because it was the way you spoke to the dragon, or you put something, I can't remember. But it does say, we can physically see, it says she teaches you a ritual. Alright, I don't know what else to... Alright, so... it must be... Unless the whole summoning ritual is the black spire we've been to, but I don't think so. It could be, because the apparition said, if you're supposed to be here, you know what to do. Which could be ritual. Less than 2 lower level to be able to perform the ritual, which is possible. Oh, I've gone too far. I think. Look at this. Such a baby. What, the other guy, perhaps? Remember the apparition, if you talk about the apparition, it didn't let us speak. But if you're talking about the guy we met, the one with the, that weird blue force field we had to go past. Wait a minute. Yeah, Aiden. We'll have a look at Aiden in a minute. I've forgotten. Where's that big section? Oh, wait a minute. go there first. I just want to make sure that I'm not... I think it's this way. Yeah, this part here. There's a message floating in front of the gigantic barrel. Letters of right thing green light suspended in midair. The letters are unlike anything we've seen. Then after a few moments the letters fade and reform and allow you to understand. Here is the grave and hiding place of the Vahanti, Vanatai, race. One day we may return to reclaim our home with love. Until then we'll sleep. Then after a minute the message disappears. Okay, we can't get past. So this is that barrier. So that's still inaccessible. Even if I try doing de-barrier. No. So that's a no. So that's definitely not there. So let's draw and try as suggested in chat. Aiden. Oh, you decided to disappear, did you? Fine. See, even the demons out wanting to take me on. Right. Oops. Drink that, so you've got to be careful. Sure that was it, that you could go through there. We have been through that section. I'm sure it was that we could do it with. Maybe I just did the process wrong. Oh, there the dice. Just trying to figure this last part out at the moment. We've got the final password. Had to look it up to get it. Right, see, we can't get through here. We can go through here, but that is it. And there's no way to go that way either, which is a bit frustrating. Is there another way in? I don't think there is. No. Save here. Right, so you can go, so basically the field has a timer, it looks like, which is a bit annoying. So, right, let's go and speak to this lot. This is strange, this looks like I've never been here before. But I'm pretty sure we did speak to this lot. Right, so there's going to be no door because I need to speak to him. Man sits on a stone near a small bonfire, roasting a lizard on a stick. He's wearing a tattered chainmail upon which is the insignia of the Empire still visible. Despite this, he seemed friendly. Name. He nods and then nibbles on the lizard. I'm Gilbert. Job. I got a tower. Guard. Right, we've been watching you for some time. You seem okay. That's why you're still alive. You're the first visitors we've had since we were exiled. Exiled? Yes, me and his nibs, Aiden. We're kind of on the defensive. He's in there and I watch the wards and the door. The defenses are good, so I don't have much to do. I write poetry. Poetry? Oops. Yeah, T-I-Y. Like this. Excuse me. The cavern has a set of teeth. A tongue of river. Fungus of hair. A face to match the sun above. Shining on those who do not care. He sighs. I'm working on it. Okay. Get no response. No door? Yes, the door around the corner. Can I get into the door then? Yes, there we go. So that person we need to speak to leave. Here is Aiden. Middle-aged man is sitting on a throne staring into a globe of crystal. He looks up at you from it and you see your image inside it. Name. I'm Aiden. Welcome to my home. Job. We are hiding. Hiding. I met my wife and Gilbert. I, my wife and Gilbert are exiles, refugees from the Empire. We hide here from the assassins sent after us, waiting for the right visitor to arrive. Okay, so... assassins... visitor, maybe. So we'll go assassins first. The Empire soldiers all over this area, trying to figure out how to get past our defenses, so they can kill us before we find the right person to give our information to. Information. I was once a high-ranking mage in the Empire. I knew a lot then, and we fled, and I found out a lot more through my scrying. 3 of us have found a new goal, you see. So what's this goal? Rebellion. We'll not go into the wrongs the Empire has done. You know of many, and there are many more on top of that. Things you could not imagine. A powerful mage can rise high and see many low things, but this is all besides the point. I know a way to strike the Empire a decisive blow. I believe you may be the ones to deal it. Deal? Below. While Exile became the Empire's dung heap, they sealed off almost all the exits, but then they needed a convenient way to get large numbers of people down and up if necessary, and the best way to do that was through teleportation. We have spoken about this before. Yes, a powerful tool, but limited. We are too far underground, you see. It takes too much power to teleport someone down here, let alone many someones. But clever as we are, we came up with a solution. Right, so the solution is what? It's a teleportation augmenter. It's a ruined circle which makes it easier to send people up and down. It's a very powerful thing, and much power was expended creating it. It's well guarded, and even better hidden, he grins, and holds up his orb. And I can tell you its location and secrets, and most importantly about the towers. Okay. I don't know why he's holding it up in his orbs. Okay, so if I... what's hidden? Location. West, travel down the river. West from here, you will eventually find several ledges covered with the swamp. This is the one he was talking about. Okay. It's only half the secret. So what's the secret? You need the royal seal, which we got. That is very difficult. Royal seals are very rare. However, one was brought down with the first expedition. It may still be down here. Also, you will need a special ritual. Okay, ritual. So the location, I think, is the one where we were at the Black Spire. I'm assuming that's it. So ritual. We got a dragon to create a magic barrier for us. To get past it, you will need the ritual. I don't know it, but the Drake will. Fortunately, he stole one of its skulls. We've just given it back and earned its rage in the bargain. You may be able to get its help. You will need to much luck and skill to get through, but the reward will be great. What are you talking? I've done this. I gave back the scroll. For some reason I can't try this again. Oh, I can't write anything. Shit. Let's reboot. Give me a second. Just suddenly stopped accepting input. What do you mean? One thing, this machine weirdly has this issue with the keyboard. I don't know why it has the issue with the keyboard. Right, so we're on the last part. It says to get through the Black Spire you need a royal seal, which we do have. Talk to Aiden in the hidden tower on one of the Northern Lions to find a way in. We were doing that. Okay. Once in Aiden's tower, ask him about trap. He never said anything about a trap. When in the Black Spire, go to the fresco at the north end. Press the seal in the lower corner. Go to the eastern door and pull the nearby. Okay. So we've got to ask him about the trap. And I'm assuming if we don't ask him, it doesn't actually come up at all. So I think that's what we need to do. And that's the first tower. And then the second tower. We've already done the scroll. We've actually given it back. Okay, so that's what we need to do. So let's wait until this has been done. It won't take long. You know, back in the day when Windows actually gave you a decent amount of time to actually load. Was it 22nd? I put 21st or 22nd? Yeah, okay. Right. Let's quickly do this again. Talk to you. I'm just gonna say door. Done. So if I say trap, I should know I created it. The lever which opens the door out will fry you unless you press the royal seal of the Empire into the tiny depression in the corner of the fresco of the north end of the tower. You take note of this. Right, so I'm going to go through and find out where it said trap, because I need to know where I've gone wrong. Hiding. I've got visitor. Remember, for the right visitors to be sent to us, we have valuable information. Yep, okay. A new goal. So I went through the goal bit. Mage. Scrying. No. No. So it must be gold. I'll look at Empire and see what he says. Getting a response. See, the only way for me to advance on this one was to use the word blow. When Exile became Empire's dung heap, they sealed off almost all the exits, but then they needed a convenient way to get large numbers of people up and down necessary, and the best way through that was teleportation. Exits sealed. Teleportation. Powerful tool, but limited, but far too underground. With a solution. Augmenter. So we got the location of secrets. And let's put towers. There are two of them, which you must pass through to get to your goal. One of them contained a ward made by the dragon Koth. The other has a door with a deadly trap. Aha! That's where the trap is, because we didn't use the word towers, so that's where that one was. Right, okay. So we both got to the same, that's where the trap comes in, okay. So let's just ask about the ward. So, no. So we know about the first tower is definitely the Black Spire. Or at least the other door has a deadly trap. Right, okay, so we're gonna save done. And then we're gonna save here. I'm gonna save as, actually, because I remember getting out of it was a pain in the backside. So we need to speak to his wife. And the reason is because she is the one that can get us out, because otherwise we're stuck with that blue haze thing. Job, housewife. Since Gilbert, Aiden and I fled, Aiden got to spend his time scrying, Gilbert keeps watch, and I got to look after defences. Unfortunately, defences take the least time. I also cook and sweep, frustrating really. See, I've lots of talents of my own. Defences. Oh, yeah, so before I forget, she cast a brief spell. You can now pass the blue field safely. We would hate for you to be killed trying to leave. That's what I needed. Right, okay. So, hopefully that should give me enough time to escape. Excellent. We're through. I can save again. Cool. So when you're playing this, make absolutely sure you speak to her, otherwise you cannot get back through. And also make a separate save, just in case, because you don't want to be trapped there forever. So we need to go back to the Black Spire. Please tell me I can finish this today. As much as I've enjoyed it, it's been a long one. And half the trouble, like I've always said, is the conversations. Right, let's cure all poison. Let's have a rest. Let's save. So we know we got to go to the fresco. Let's just storm the way up like we did last time. Right, so we've seen this before, but it's a bit different. There's a beautiful fresco covering the north wall of adventurers tromping through the caves killing stuff. We are mainly interested in the small depressed area Aiden described it to you in one called the Muriel. The depression looks tailor-made to fit your royal seal. Insert a seal. You place the seal in the depression, nothing happens. You pull it out again, nothing happens. Strange. Right, so do we leave? No. Let's pull. When you pull the lever, you hear a click from the door. And now we're through. Oh. I suppose I could use the Orb of Thralney, or wherever this is going to take me. That's a second. That was the second tower then. Tower of Barriers. We have lots of imps in here. Are you gonna come, or are you gonna stay where you are? Oh no, we're coming out. Yeah. Come on. You bosses, come on. You're not even gonna try and attack. Wait, there's a bigger one there. Well, at least no one's doing drain at the moment. But I do need, I do need to have the weight. Where is blessing? So you can do revive. You can help out with a group fear. And then you can do another. You can do a kill. Let's do that. Right, we've got a bronze helm, broadsword, and a helm. Let's see what these are. Oh, you can't pick anything up. There's a barrier, let's not go there yet. There's another one. This chamber is blocked by the huge ward Koth described to you. The ritual he taught you is still fresh in your mind. Also, it looks like you might be able to run through the barrier. Let's do the ritual. Perform the brief bizarre ritual. When you finish, a small hole opens in the barrier big enough for you to walk through if you're careful. Hopefully we got the right entrance. Okay, so we can go either way, that's good. No, it's through there. Suddenly a group of demons teleports in front of you and attacks. Get mass blasting up and ready. You are going to, let me have a think on what I'm going to do first. I think I'll do revive all. And you've still got another go, so then we can do divine thud around here. And then I can do, what was the, is it Ravage Spirit for Demon? Yes. Cast the wrong one before, but that's fine. You can have the Ravage Spirit. And then you can help out with Group Fear. Cool, that's more go. I don't see any point picking any of these up because I don't think I'm going to need to use any of them, but sod it. Right, and wait, stop with pushing my things. Let's rest. Still got plenty of food. Save the game. Right, I've noticed we're quite close to this area here. At this point, the passage becomes very narrow and is blocked by a purple shimmering wall of energy. Setting to the floor in front of it is a mosaic of the royal seal of the Empire. Apparently the only way to keep going is to go through it. Right, fine, let's go. You step forward and the field engulfs you, hot but not burning. Your royal seal begins to glow. As you continue through, you reach the other side safely. Oh. Okay. Thralley's gonna need to be used. Unless... No, okay. Okay. Save. So we're now near the giant's fort there. Okay. Save here. So we definitely need the Orb of Thralley for a lot of this area. You have finally reached the end of this long, tortuous, frighteningly guarded passage. What you find is a very anticlimactic large pentagram carved in the floor of the cave and utterly unadorned. You perform the ritual to summon Erica. Soon, with a puff of sulphurous smoke, she appears. "Well done. You found it," she says, smiling in an eerie way. "This is a powerful place. The pentagram here is not for keeping things in, but sending things out. It was created as a teleportation booster to aid the Empire. It's a powerful thing and commensurately well guarded." She grins excitedly, showing many perfect teeth. "And now this powerful weapon will be turned to point into the heart of the Empire. Become ready, and when you are," she points at your brooches, "I will send you to the surface, and then our revenge against the Empire, revenge for all the lives they have ended, may begin." I think we're pretty much ready, so let's teleport. Actually, go get ready. We're about ready anyway. Teleport. Excellent. Where the brooch is, you do. I can now send you up. Slay King Hawthorne. When you do, I will try and bring you back. Move fast, strike hard. The heart of the Empire is well guarded indeed. You step into the pentagram. Erica begins to chant, slowly at first and faster. The air crackles as if unable to hold all the energy coursing through it. Then with a flash, you are gone. Let's go. Let's save as. Let's put this on B. Okay, where are we? Completely new area. Okay, we're doing okay. Just do a wound. He's a pretty tough guard. Trying to keep the spells. He's gone. Finally. Didn't mean to wait on that, but never mind. Okay. Still got a monster. A lot of guards coming through, but I'm hoping that my fighters are enough to kind of stave a lot of them back. Doing okay. And I've probably gone through a couple of ads, so apologies for that. That's another one gone. Oh, we got through some of those guards. Okay. I'm just gonna do a kill. Hopefully there's not several, like hundreds of them, or it doesn't keep coming with all the guards, because it'll give me time to rest and then kill whoever's here. I'm hoping that is correct. I can't see it being like that because there's probably going to be a lot of soldiers, but nothing in the reign of cheating, hopefully. We've not seen that before anyway, we've just seen a massive amount of enemies, but we've managed to get through. There's another one gone. Another one gone. Another one gone. It seems to be all quiet. I'm doing a long wait because I know it means that my spell pack casters can get back to... Ooh, we have a evil priest. Someone's... yeah. Thought someone was still around. I think that's gone quite a little bit. Oh, bloody evil bloody wizards. Just when you think you're okay. Luckily, you won't have enough health. That's what I thought. Should have saved it before I did this, but never mind. Royal Mage. You definitely need to go. That's you gone. Can't do much. Right, Royal Mage. Let's take you on. And then you can do revive all. Excellent. That's you all done. Suppose I should save here. There's scrolls around, but I don't think there's any point in me looking at them. You slip down a side corridor of a palace. Further down you see a stairway. You hear guards running around and alarms sounding. Go back? Nope. We are not going that way. Before you approach the two huge doors, before you can touch them, they fly open with an explosive bang. Then the wall fades away, giving the guards beyond an excellent shot at you. Behind you, you hear the guards approaching. Ahead you see the King Hawthorne watching you from behind many hostile faces. This is going to be very messy indeed. Yes. Oh, look at everybody. It's gonna remind me of that other fight we did. Mass Blessing. Oh, and look, he's got a bloody, demon there. Is that a black shade? Oh, it's a great. It's a guardian, apparently. Great fear. Wow. Not that thief wizard gone. Hawthorne has great, okay. Goldmoon's about to die. Goldmoon's probably dead. Nope, Farrell's about to die. Okay. Let's reload this. Right, so we've got same all over. Okay, let's just do a lot of waiting. Oh, I see. So I think what's going to go on is, regardless, there's just going to be all these guards coming up. So that is the thing. As I'm going to start in 3 minutes anyway, I'm going to take a break now. I'm going to take about 6 to 10 minute break. In fact, no, I'll do a 6 minute break. Yeah, I'll wait till it comes to 3 minutes. I'll do a 6 minute break and then we'll come back and then we'll see if I can get this done. But we are so close now to actually doing this. So hopefully I might be able to get this done in the next hour, or I might have to do another stream, but we are pretty much there now, I think. So I think this is the last section. So it gives me time to be a bit strategic and then come in and see if I can get this done. So I'll see you in about 6 minutes, and until then, I'll see you in 6 minutes. Sorry, I don't mean until then. Bye. So see you then.
Look at you, hacker. A pathetic creature of meat and bone, panting and sweating as you run through my corridors. How can you challenge a perfect, immortal machine? In 2072, a rogue artificial intelligence known as Shodan lost her mind. In her limitless imagination, Shodan saw herself as a goddess, destined to inherit the earth. That image was snuffed out by the hacker who created her.
February 3rd is the day the magic happens. The Von Braun, the first starship in history capable of traveling at faster than light speed, will undertake her maiden voyage. This incredible journey is the result of teamwork between the UNN Protectorate and the incredible scientific minds at the newly relicensed Tri-Optimum Corporation. Imagine being able to travel to distant star systems in a period of weeks. It's all part of Tri-Op's commitment to the future. The Von Braun is packed with over 1.8 billion flight, scientific, and security systems, nearly all developed by Tri-Optimum and its wholly owned subsidiaries. Providing security for the Von Braun as she plows through the heavens will be the UNN Rickenbacker. At her helm will be no less than Captain William Bedford Diego himself, hero of the Battle of Boston Harbor during the Eastern States Police action. This incredible union of government and corporation is made possible by an intricate series of docking mechanisms that will allow the Rickenbacker to piggyback its way into jump space. Sleek, fast, revolutionary. Who knows what wonders await our crews in the bosom of the cosmos? All we do know is that it's a great day for mankind.
Unauthorized access in engineering control. Unauthorized access in engineering control. Class C security alert. Transmission grade.
Ready to go? Go. In position. Blow the door.
Go, go, go! Two down.
Stand by.
Go, go, go! Get down, do it! 20 David. Suspects neutralized. Area clear of threat. We're coming out.
Right. Okay, so we got the final countdown. So what I'm thinking is, I definitely need to have my wizard, my mage, to be a lot higher in terms of mana. So I'm going to try and do some... I'm going to try and do some waiting. It might mean that I have to keep getting attacked by some soldiers, but I'm hoping the slight increments of it will get me higher, because I need to get higher, you know. That's not good enough, I don't think. So, see how long it is before... Where are you shooting me from? Ah, there you are. Oh, there's a lot of you. Oops. Okay. It's 28. Let's save. Cursed axe. Yeah, no thanks. save that. Okay. There's too many of them that's coming in. Okay. That's not going to be possible then. We may have to just go for it. Okay, what happens if we do stealth? Yeah, it doesn't matter, because they seem to be seeing me anyway. Group fear didn't seem to work. Magic user's gone again. No, there's no point without the magic user because she's quite useful. What happens if I go downstairs? You don't get far, guards run up behind you, keeping you away from the throne room. Try to run, but you can only charge blindly about the castle, while guards pick you off one by one. Last thing you see is your brooches being teleported away. Maybe one day Eric will send up a successful party. It won't be you. Right, so that is death. Guessing this is the only way. Bit annoying that I keep getting hit with guards. And I can't lock something just to kind of have a bit of peace and quiet. Not a chance. I'm gonna have to do another stream of this. I may have to come in, ignore the guards and go straight for it perhaps. Do I have a save for that? Or did I save over it stupidly? teleport. Let's go. Then save as this one. Yes. Yeah. It's a very difficult fight. Right, I am going to leave this till next time then, but we are pretty much almost there. This is just going to take a few attempts maybe. Yeah, 225, and I definitely need to beat anyway. Right, okay, so we've saved it at a good point, so we'll come back to this certainly next week. So thanks everyone for popping in. Apologies, this is not the last fight, but if you remember Grahoth, that was 4 attempts. Oh no, I think it was more than 4 attempts. I don't know whether I'm going to need to come out of it, and the problem is my part is pretty hard, and then I'm being hit with harder things. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway, so yeah, thanks for popping in. I will be back. I'll be back on Friday because we're playing KKND. And that's on a hard level, so we need to try and get through that. Sunday we're starting Miner 2049er on the Atari 800 via the Mister. Monday we'll be going back to normal on Amiga Monday for Amiga format CD, and I can't remember which one it is. I think, are we about done with it? I can't remember. I'll have to go back maybe a couple of months and find out where we're up to with that. And then we've got Degeneration as well. And then Tuesday we'll try and at least finish this and get that done. Maybe we might have to look at a walkthrough to see what the best strategy is, but I will attempt to do it on my own first. But yeah, so that is it for today. Let's see who we've got for rating. Who do we have? Since we do get some raids regularly from Zypho, we will go and raid Zypho, who's doing, he usually does Amstrad CPC stuff. It says Operation Wolf, Ping Pong, Hot Shot and more. Let's see what he's currently doing right now. Is he thinking of raiding someone? Oh. Looks like he's thinking of raiding elsewhere. I do want to try and raid, but it'll be a bit... Let's see if I get a sneaky raid in. Or is it going to be too late? Yeah, no, if I try and do it, I've got a feeling as soon as I get in, they'll be gone. So let's change that to that girl Joey, who is doing Commodore 64 stuff. And she's doing the bit at the end where they do a little game of... Oh, hang on a minute, let me just check. Okay, I think we've got enough time to raid that girl Joey. She might be leaving, I'm not sure, but usually she does this kind of word game thing that she's got on. It is showing it, but I don't know whether she's going to sneak off or not. So let's try and get a raid in. So let's start that raid. Cross your fingers that I get to raid somebody. Right, see you all hopefully Friday, and if not, the rest of my schedule. Until then, bye-bye.